Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. MATIC also, I think it has not yet finished its correction. It only reacted briefly with the overall target area that we defined here many months ago, where the target begins below that low of the wave A. Yeah, so we have here, again, very similar to many other cryptos, a wave A down, an overshooting wave B, and now a wave C down. That is pretty clear that this here then is a wave 2, because only in a wave 2 you would typically come down that much. Yeah, in a corrective wave 2 they normally retrace down quite a lot, and in this case we've got here this target area sitting between 30 cents and 60 cents, between the 88.7% Fib level and the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level. And here in this wave A, that was back in July 21, the price of MATIC already retraced down to that 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level, which is why it had to come down in an ideal scenario, which we actually have now. It had to come below this low of the wave A in the current wave, and that is what it did, and that is the roadmap. It followed my expectations with that, and therefore I'm very happy, because that means that going forward it should really also follow the wave count here. If you're riding the right wave in terms of the Elliott waves and you've got the right wave count, then you can be quite confident that the next waves will work out then as well. And because I always get asked the longer term projections here for Polygon MATIC, I'm now basing it on the assumption that the price will actually retrace down all the way to 30 cents. If it goes a bit higher, it will affect here the target a little bit, but we can assume here that the next major wave up, again, it's not going to happen tomorrow, not going to happen next week, but the next larger wave up, which would then be a wave 3. So the same wave degree that we had here for the wave 1 and the wave 2, and bear in mind the wave 2 is now played out pretty much for a year. So it gives you an idea, of the time frames that are possible here, even though an impulsive wave should take a little bit, should be a bit faster. But the next major wave up should take us to at least $5. Yeah, the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level is the minimum target for a wave 3. Now it could even go higher. Yeah, absolutely, 2.618 Fib extension possible as well. That would be at $7.88, but I prefer to talk here about the minimum, because everything else just creates hype expectations, and on this channel we try to be real, try to be honest, and so far I think it's been working out pretty well. So also here you can see it, the price is following my expectation at the moment as well. In the last video I showed you here this bearish flag that we're doing, and it broke out to the downside as well. Anybody who's watched my previous videos of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, they have shifted a little bit. They're currently all following the same wave count here as well. That would assume that what we have seen down here with that swing low, the swing low, there you go, the swing low here from the 12th of May at around 46 cents, that this here was actually a wave 3, that we had here a wave 3, and that we then had a wave 4 here. No. So that the wave 4 peaked here. It's not an error that it is a bit lower than the previous highs. That is based on the structure here. It's actually a triangle structure. So the wave 4 peaked here, and that then the wave 5 would be somewhere down here and complete the overall correction. So that is what we're waiting for, that last sell-off. So basically that means we're waiting for one larger impulsive wave down. It might have started already with that move down. We're currently fighting here around this red support line that I put on the chart, the 60 cent level, so you can see again how relevant that is. But I would primarily expect lower prices, maybe after a small recovery to the upside. Now that recovery could take us, in the most bullish case, to 74 cents in the current scenario. If we get above 74 cents, then we are not going to be in this scenario anymore. Then we need to look at the wave count again. If we move above 74 cents, I guess we are going to see the resistance level here, which will probably be around 80 cents or something, right? But for now, that impulse has started here. We can count that as an impulsive wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This here will be a corrective wave now. So if this was wave 1 of the move down, this here is the wave 2. How far could it retrace? Let's take a look. So ideally, we wanted to retrace in the region to, well, it could be enough here already, the 66 cent level, that's 38.2% FIB level, but primarily I would expect a little bit of a more substantial recovery, maybe all the way up to 69 or 71 cents. So the 61.8% FIB level or the 78.6% FIB level before we then reverse again, yeah, and then move down in a wave 3. That is what I currently expect. So a little bit of a recovery now, maybe today, yeah, when the stock markets open in the US, and then a move down. And if this here is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this here a wave 3 down, 4 and the 5. With that wave 5, we could then really get down to the 30 cent level, max out the overall target area, and then start the correction. Now, if I start the recovery. Now, if I say the major recovery here will start, it doesn't mean it will play out over just 1 or 2 weeks. This can take time. Yeah, it can take time, even if it's a rocket start. But also here, the major recovery, or let's say the next bull run, that will also be characterized by a lot of corrective waves, you know, a lot of up and down. So it's not going to happen in one move. And again, we can't really see anything on the medium-term indicators yet that would make us bullish. Yeah, for example, the ADX is still, the downtrend is still increasing. Yeah, the RSI is super low at 30 on the 4-day chart, which means we have a very strong downtrend at play here, and the MACD also far away from turning around. So for now, I think that downtrend is of course still at play. We're making lower lows, lower highs at the moment, and therefore also I have to primarily expect that we're moving down further. If anything changes in the chart, I will of course let you know and make you aware. Alright, that's my view about Polygon MATIC. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.